Good morning. Welcome to another day of Bible prophecy. My name is Prophet C. Brazil. Spake Jesus, part 15 is the name of this recording for today. Welcome to this journey. What I have here is a chart behind me. I decided to change from what I was speaking of during the last few recordings. Well, not so much as changing, but to kind of backtrack myself and reveal some things that I have already gone on. Happened, as God speaks to me concerning the matter at hand, He talks to me and He presents evidence before me that I may show the peoples what is the significance of this prophecy and the things that have came upon us as of today. Now, let me first thing I want to explain to you what this is. This today is December, the first week in December 2009. If you was watching to look on your television or monitor and had the luxury to see President Barack Obama uh, of the United States of America. He was talking to, I assume, some would-be graduate at West Point, a military academy, 2009, I have, first week. President Obama speak, troop increase in Afghanistan. But President Obama speaks of sending 30,000 troops to Afghanistan. But if you see right here, I have a question marks right here. Something that captivated in my mind. The reason I put these here because there's the small things we don't consider which become significant facts, which govern and control our lives, which we ourselves would be held accountable for in judgment simply because we miss those little small things, not the large thing. The large thing that we overlook, we see them because they're out before us. But the small things become the greatest faults. They are the ones that we never see until we have fallen in a pitfall by tripping over them. Well, I don't know. You see this. In Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, it says God was going to call the Gentiles from, and they was going to march through the breadth of the earth. He had a reason to say this because of how the Gentiles came to be upon the face of earth. There was a secondary man caused by the interbreeding of the angels of God with the daughters of men, spoken of in Genesis 6 1-5. However, that nation became a bitter and hasty nation. It had traveled through the earth from the beginning of time, acting out itself, showing the sinister mindset of its traits. Because it was not a tree planted by God in the intent of God, it had to be redeemed. But ye did not all accept the path of redemption because how that seed was conceived. It was conceived in the image of the first man, which was Adam and Eve. Adam entombed in the body of, Eve entombed in the body of Adam, taken from the rib of Adam. Now, as I looked on the other day, a few days ago, I seen Barack Obama. He was giving a speech to the students, I assume, of this military academy. You know what a military academy is consists of? Special and elite military academy like West Point, the top in the United States of America. But as my mind began to roam over the audience that he was speaking to, I only seen about two or three people's personnel of the black race. If there was more, I couldn't tell them because of their genetic traits of how they was conceived. That I didn't see the genetic color code of a black man in the rest of them. I only saw three, which was captivated by the view of the camera. I said, where is all the black peoples? I looked at this audience that President George W. Barack Obama, who is the commander-in-chief of the United States of America, was speaking to. He said he was going to send 30,000 U.S. troops into Afghanistan at a war that should have been brought to an end years before now. We are now in the 8th year of that war. This war came from the result of a knocking down the Twin Tower Trade Center building, as they allege. There's no definition of finish. There's no definition of a time frame when the troops would come. There's no definition of an objective. Well, I have listened at the overtone of Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and former president candidate for the Republican Party, John McCain. And when I listen at the tone of their voice and the way they speak, I cannot help from hearing a racial overtone as they speak concerning the matter of those peoples in the Middle East. Both of these peoples is well educated. I know that they are familiarized with the prophecy in the Bible because many of them swore on the Bible when they taken their oath of office. So how can you swear upon a book and know not the contents of that book? If they swore upon this book, they should know something about the book that they swore upon. And if so, then they should know the peoples in Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, all the seed of Abraham, Egypt, all of these is bound by the law of Moses. This was a covenant law designed and ordained by God through the blood of Jesus Christ, who became the utmost sacrifice to make this covenant with Abraham. But as I look at Hillary Clinton, when she speaks of a democratized system over there, it shows a demonic mindset in people possessing the body of Hillary Clinton. When I see and hear the wording of former President hopeful of the Republican Party, John McCain, speak of let these men have a victory. Let them have a victory. When he told Barack Obama, don't set no time frame, let them have a victory. I cannot help from hearing a racial overtone as he speaks. I don't know what you hear, but this is what I heard. The same thing that I have lived through. Why would they want the people to take a democratize themselves and abandon the law that God told them not to abandon? That's where I'm going with this. It's a peoples who despise